They got a new intro on this episode. Oh, that shit's kind of hot too. Yeah. I would rap to that beat. Right. Oh, okay. It's my own personal Jesus. They kind of wild for that. They kind of wild. Reach out and touch me. Reach out and touch me. All right, boys, reach out and touch me. This shit kind of fire. I ain't even gonna lie. So they gonna have a new intro song every ep. That'll be kind of dope. That would be kind of dope, actually. Well, they wild. What the fuck? Okay. Look like a riot somewhere. What the fuck is going on there? Is that Kevin's father or something? They got some big ass ears, bro.
Don't help them.
What is his ears?
They're gonna get out. Go over. They're not clean up.
Well, come on.
Please, Daddy, please go over.
You know how long ducks can hold their breath?
No.
As long as it takes for you to stop looking at them.
Then pull over and let's look.
Who the fuck is this talking?
Okay, let's look.
I think they're dead.
No, they're not dead.
But how do you know?
Ducks go down, ducks come up. This is the natural order of things, son.
There they are.
Yep, there they are.
They're okay.
They're okay.
And there you have it, folks. The ducks are alive and well. Haven't got Virginia.
Oh, okay. It's like a tape of Kevin and his father when Kevin was a little kid or something. Something about ducks. Or something. So, Kevin's father, the weirdest man in this universe, probably. Of course, he's out there with the Aborigines. Shit, ain't nobody in the chat room. Look, I got a plate of food I gotta get real quick. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. Aboriginal land, no entry as he enters. What the fuck is this nigga doing? Everything is what he's doing. Everything. Yep. I got some battle rap shit coming tomorrow too. So of course Kevin's father is dressing up like an Aborigine or whatever, because that's some shit that he would do. This is wild. What the fuck is he doing? What is he doing? I don't know. I also don't know what my screen is doing.
What are you doing?
Yeah. So the police running over.
Preventing the apocalypse.
Preventing the
What are you doing?
apocalypse.
That's all. This
Preventing the apocalypse.
is someone.
Is that
Is it?
oh, dude was looking like old ass Childish Gambino to me for a second.
You can go. You don't get to keep that.
I gotta get my plate. Might let y'all get it close.
Okay, that's fine, but the player. Can I have it back, please? Please? Oh, thank you. Where's the
Oh, you
tape?
can't see that shit.
What's on the tape is stolen. You took it without permission. No, not that one. That's fine. The other one. It says Niagara 81. Please, it's me and my kid from a long time ago. It's really important to me. Please.
Be right back.
Thank you. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Thank you.
It ain't quite ready yet, people. Not quite ready yet. What up, man? What's
I
poppin'?
just want to go president.
You know if I showed you that shit, they'll clip my ass.
I get it.
You know, I be seeing people showing like damn near whole episodes and shit.
That's how he got the idea.
So John killed the president because he thought he was
He didn't kill the president. He tried to kill the president.
Why?
You can't see that shit still.
Because he's crazy, Kevin.
But the president's okay, right?
Yeah, but the president's fine.
And there you have it, folks. The president is just fine. Kevin Garvey Jr. reporting.
I don't know. Doesn't matter if I put it over there because y'all can't see it anyway.
You know where the else in the community's around here?
Trying to give y'all something to look at, but I
Looking
got
for
my
a
damn
friend.
plate.
Christopher Sunday.
Not gonna happen.
Maybe you have an address for it.
I gotta learn how to put the split screen on this motherfucker.
Was a friend of yours? What is your address? This place should. It don't share. Okay. Who's sharing? She's a liaison to the indigenous community.
Liaison.
All due respect, Fred, I don't mean a liaison. I'm a member of the indigenous community.
Are you? He says he's a member of the indigenous community. And dude,
Chair is like the cultural center on Bourne City. Anything else?
Yeah. I had my mail forwarded when I heard how helpful we were down here. Kevin Garvey.
what the hell?
Let's see some more then.
Unfortunately, I lost it, but I can tell you the return address on Matthew Jameson, Miracle, Texas, U.S. of A. That's not enough. I can tell you what's inside. You know, the best-selling book of all time.
The best-selling book of all time.
Or it's the Bible.
You reckon right, my friend? And that there
Oh,
is the goddamn sequel.
so they sent Kevin Sr. the Book of David. I mean, the Book of Kevin. That's crazy. So who the fuck sent him the book? Matt? I guess it said it was from Miracle. And it was from Matt. Oh, okay. I forgot that's Jordan's other name. So Matt sent him a copy of the book, I guess. And now he's doing something. So I take it that Kev's father is a part of this shit too. Shit crazy. What would Kevin do? Motherfucker! I don't know. So I'm guessing that Matt sent Kevin Sr. the book.
Oh, hi Noah. Is your daddy home?
Hi, Mommy, honey. Hello?
Hello, this is Frank Johnson from the Episcopal Council.
Frank
Speak to
Johnson?
Reverend Matt Jameson.
Frank Johnson.
Yes.
Frank Ferguson is the former police chief of Mapleton, New York. Because I know Matt would want to talk to him.
Who is it?
Too funny in Australia.
Wait.
I'm taking you out of the park.
What the fuck is this?
Not when you have important work to do, Matt.
Obviously, this is before his wife left. Because it's like she's still there.
Oh, Mary seems pissed. What do you do?
We're just working. We're fine. How are things down on?
Well, man,
Hold
well,
up.
you should ask about how things are going down here because it seems like you don't give a shit. What? I'm not in an asshole.
I'm sorry?
I'm not in it. I spent hours talking you through what I'm doing down here. There's not a word in your goddamn book.
Well, the book is about what's happening to your son. If he were in Australia,
I don't want him in Australia. I don't want him anywhere fucking near Australia. Okay. Since you clearly weren't listening the first time I told you, I am not a part of Kevin Jr.'s story. He's a part of mine. He's the one who guided me here. Why isn't that in your book?
I'm sorry, but when did this happen?
When he was 8 years old.
Well, children don't feature prominently in scripture.
What about Abraham's kid?
Isaac was 36.
No. When Abraham tried to sacrifice him.
He was a grown man, 36 years old.
That makes no fucking sense at all.
Did you get the money I sent you?
I did. What's it for?
Well, just to help you out.
Oh, really?
I'm
It's not so. My mouth shut. And
I'm
not tell my
counting.
son you're writing unauthorized biography.
Kevin,
So,
telling him would not be a good idea. He needs to just go through his life. Knowing
Not
any
everybody
of
gonna
this would
send me
not be his
shit.
best interest.
hilarious.
To pick up some scuba gear. Because if I fail down here, you are going to be under a fucking lot of water, shithead.
Best of luck with that, Kevin.
Go fuck yourself, Matt.
All right. So wait, okay. Now, what's the joy of DVR? I'm gonna rewind that shit. But from what I got from it, Kevin Sr. is like, I'm the man, not Kevin. I'm not a part of his story. He's a part of my
No word
story.
in your goddamn book.
Well,
Kevin, like, I'm the king.
Because it seems like you don't give a shit. What? I'm not in it, asshole. I'm sorry? I'm not in it. I spent hours talking you through what I'm doing down here. There's not a word in your goddamn book.
Well, the book is about what's happening to your son. If he were in Australia,
I don't want him in Australia. I don't want him anywhere fucking near Australia. Okay.
He doesn't want Kevin Jr. in Australia.
I am not a part of Kevin Jr.'s story. He's a part of mine. He's the one who guided me here. Why isn't that your book? I'm sorry, but
when did this happen?
he was 8 years old.
He said Kev led him to Australia at 8 years old.
What about Abraham's kid? No. When Abraham tried to sacrifice him.
He was a grown man, 36 years old.
That makes no fucking sense at all.
Did you get the money I sent you?
Yeah, I did. What's it for?
It's just to help you out.
Oh, really? It's not just to keep my mouth shut and not tell my son you are an unauthorized.
You told him not to tell him about the book.
Kevin, telling him would not be a good idea. He needs to just go through his life.
Right.
Knowing any of this would not be in his best interest.
To pick up some stupid here. Because if I fail down here, you are going to be under a fucking lot of water, shit.
What? He gonna be under a lot
That's
of
the
water
word,
if
yeah.
Kevin Sr. fails.
Yourself, man.
Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh snap! I think he threw the book away. Well, maybe that's how them ladies found the book.
This week, Sharon around?
She's in the crap up. Go at her office.
Oh, great, thanks.
Go now, you might.
Sure hope not.
This is crazy. Yeah, I gotta pardon me, goddamn it. I had to eat.
You must be Sharon. I'm
So
Frank.
now,
Hi,
Is that snake Papunya?
it is indeed.
Sharon is happy.
I know Papunya anyways. They're very successful.
Actually, I think.
I'm gonna have to hit you back. I'm doing a live stream right now.
So you are incredibly talented.
So, what brings you here, Frank?
I'm looking for a clever man named Christopher Sunday. I was told you might have an address for him.
Well, the name rings a bell, but if you're making a documentary, you have to.
No, documentaries are boring. I'm just seeking enlightenment. I'm only interested in his wisdom, his counsel, nothing else.
I'll have to accompany you.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Let me see if I can get that address for you.
Sharon might want some of that.
Is your son?
My grandson.
Some of that
Oh,
meat.
he wants to be an astronaut.
My son wanted to be anchorman on the news.
Yeah?
What?
Nah, he's a cop.
Ah,
Good one.
And your wife?
She passed.
I think Sharon want that D.
Thanks.
For real.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thanks. It was a long time ago. Did you find him?
It seems that Chris lives in a community just a few.
I'd like you to hear my side.
Oh, this nigga wanted
Procreation, secret ceremonies without permission.
secret
Sexual
ceremony.
creation songs. Misrepresentation of identity. Under no circumstances should this man be given access to tribal elders. Shame on you. You've stolen from these people.
Really, I stole it. Same way your government stole a whole generation of their children.
Apologize for that.
Shame on you, Sharon. I have lived among these people. I'm trying to fucking save these people.
Save them from what?
This nigga done stole some shit. What the fuck is this nigga doing? What did he take? I don't even know. Oh, whatever. Kevin Sr. has been wild though. Is Kevin Sr. not probably the most interesting person?
These people. I am trying to fucking save these people.
Save them from what?
Ah. Oi! Oi! That was funny. Oi! It's a wild ass episode, actually. This shit crazy. I mean, I always be wanting to know what the hell Kev Sr. be up to anyway.
I'm sorry.
What up, man? What's going on? Subscribe, comment, like, share. So he didn't met up with the leader or something, Chris.
I've come a long way to find you. He's scared.
What?
I am, yes. Of what? I used to hear voices. They started about 5 minutes after it happened, after people disappeared. So they put me in an institution. And there I stayed, arguing with something nobody else could even see, fighting it. And then I stopped fighting. And I started doing what the voices told me. The last thing they told me was to leave, to go to Australia. Because it's a pretty big country you got here. A little specificity would have been nice, but I figured instructions were forthcoming, and I always wanted to check out the Opera House, so I flew to Sydney. Bought a ticket for Bertie, put on a nice suit, and I'm on my way from the hotel when this guy, this hippie with a red headband, walks right up to me and says, "You want to talk to God?" Well, that's got to be it, right? So I said, "Fuck yeah, I want to talk to God." And he said, "Then you've got to talk in God's tongue, mate." God's tongue, it turns out, a little high-end hallucinogen in this guy brews in his basement.
God's
And
tongue.
I wake up 2 weeks later in a hotel room in Perth, on the opposite fucking coast. Every mattress next to me, a bunch of white dudes lying around in warfare. And I have no fucking memory how I got there or what happened while I did. Also, God did not talk to me. And I'm thinking this is a fucking waste of time. At best, misguided detour. When I noticed the TV in the hotel room was on, And do you know what I saw on that TV, Chris? A chicken. On October 14th, a town in the outback lost its entire population. A small town, only 14 people, but all of them vanished, even the animals. Every living thing in that town was gone except for one thing. An egg. 2 days later, it hatched, and they named him Tony.
Nora had eggs.
Nobody took him seriously. But then rumors started. Rumors that the chicken could help people find whatever they were looking for.
Like the
This is
creature.
the first fucking thing I hear when I wake up from a 2-week acid trip. It's gotta be a fucking sign. So the train 4,000 kilometers back across the country, and I go see Tony. So I get Skyman where the guy puts the chicken in front of me and says, well, I don't know what I'm looking for yet. That's the point. I need Tony to tell me. It doesn't work that way. You've got to give Tony something to look for. So I said, purpose. I want some fucking purpose. In that very minute, Tony jumped up on my back and starts pecking. He was pecking this.
What?
When my kid was about 8 years old, my wife gave him a tape recorder for Christmas. She died about a month later, so he kept it with him all the time.
Okay.
Well, that summer, I took him on a road trip to Niagara Falls,
All right, fall trip.
and he just about drove me nuts. Recording everything we said. Excuse me. I like listening to it. This is the tape that Tony packed. I didn't rewind it. Put it in the player and waited for one last voice to tell me what to do.
So,
So well, kid. Yeah, go ahead now.
You have to, or it won't stop. It's gonna get in the car.
We're safe.
Please, Daddy, just sing it.
Witsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down to the river and watched the storm around. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the witsy spider climbed up the spout again.
what?
Sing it.
What the fuck? It
On
sound
the
like
7th year anniversary of the sun departure,
sound like Kevin made rain
I
stop.
believe the rains will come. And with them,
So Kevin think it's gonna
a
rain
great flood.
and flood,
I have to sing to make it stop.
and he gotta sing for it to stop.
You have to sing?
I don't know.
For the last 2 years, I've been working my way down the song line. I don't have to tell you, every community has a different part, so I've had to learn it piece by piece. Every sacred site, every ceremony, every word.
What the fuck?
You want my song? It's the last one.
Wow.
The last one.
So he going to
And it
every
is my understanding
Aboriginal leader
that you are the only man
to
alive
get
who knows it.
all the ceremony
My
songs,
songs bring the rain,
every group.
not stopping.
So I guess it's every rain song from every.
It's all subject to interpretation.
You want to stop the flood?
I do.
Start there.
You got a deal.
Oh.
Can you see the problem? Yeah, the swamp pool is leaking like a motherfucker. Can you fix it then? You got a pipe wrench or some duct tape?
You making Kevin fix the damn roof. Oh, snap. Oh, they got a fucking lady from the fucking place who didn't want him to come there.
Shit. Don't believe a word that woman says about me. Remember, we got a deal.
Oh, this nuts. Of course he fell. Oh. And hurt himself.
I rolled the other way. You saw me, right? I tried to miss you.
Oh, this nigga, it wasn't even him. You fell on the goddamn Aborigine dude.
Chris promised
Wow.
to teach me something, didn't you, Chris? Chris. Nod if you can hear me. Otherwise, you're not going to believe me. Sick. Friend, I am acting in your best interest.
Oh my
You are
God.
looking at an initiated young child. Show a little respect for your fucking elder.
Oh. They kicked this nigga out like Jazzy Jeff. Ah!
I'm sorry, I lost it. You're gonna leave me here? Ah! Oh.
Oh my God. They kicked that nigga Kevin Sr. out the motherfucking ambulance for talking shit.
I don't think this is the way we're supposed to
How
go.
the fuck did he end up on crutches? So I guess he actually. No, that's not him. Some other dude wearing crutches walking.
You want a real adventure? You gotta chart your own course.
Who the fuck is this dude?
Well, I love the wind. I love the wind. I love to hear the thunder.
Who the hell is this dude on crutches?
Lights up the sky. What makes me feel good? Well, I love the wind. Such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face. Taste the rain on my head. In the moonlight shadow. The shadows on my head away.
Oh, all right.
I wake up to it.
That is Kev Sr. on the crutches. He's looking different. I wonder if Chris, the Aborigine dude, made it, man. Kev Sr. then flat fell on this motherfucker. Off the roof.
Hey!
That's locked up.
Hey!
Now, who the fuck is this dude?
Stop!
Oh,
Man, what are you doing?
this dude about to set his stuff on fire.
They didn't take. Whoa, slow down.
Oh,
Just stop for a sec. They didn't take me. Buddy, they didn't take most of us. You're not alone, trust me. But that was 7 years ago.
Did you kill a baby? You would cure cancer?
What?
Would you kill a baby if it would cure cancer?
Would you kill a baby if it would cure cancer?
No.
That is exactly what I said.
Oh, shit. Wow. So I already know this dude probably wanted to get hit with the gamma rays. He ain't make it. This nigga done set himself on fire like a motherfucker. Damn. Wow. But footnote though, cars don't actually explode like that when they catch on fire, like in the movies. Whatever. I'm sorry. I had to eat that there. I had to do it. It don't matter.
I know what you're trying to do.
Ain't nobody in the chat tonight anyway.
You can't stop me, asshole.
So Kev Senior, I guess talking to God or somebody like, you can't stop me, asshole. And then it started raining hard as fuck. And I guess, what is it? Something that's getting wet. Oh, I don't know. I guess the tape is in there, the tape recorder. It's not probably a good look. Oh, no, it wasn't. It did fuck up the tape. Hopefully he was smart enough to make a damn copy by now. Please. Oh. Well, it is called viral munchies, so if I eat sometimes, you can't be too motherfucking surprised. Now it's smoky time. Smoky time. We got light. So we might not even see Kevin and Nora at all on this episode. Shoot, be like 40 minutes in type shit. They still ain't showing. Kevin Jr., Senior looking bad out here. Talking to snakes and shit.
So, I need to eat you.
Oh, he's gonna eat that snake. Ah, it is like the snake understood what he was saying.
Know that you gave your life for something greater than
This nigga look like he about to die. Ain't dead, you big dummy. I don't know, maybe he is. No, of course he's not. You fucking sloppy motherfucker. This dumbass. Wow. Real smart, dear Kevin Senior. Real fucking smart. Wow. Really? Oh, he really looked terrible now. I thought he looked bad before. He is looking awfully awful. That snake must have not been too poisonous because he's still walking, but he looks bad. But obviously he makes it because at some point those ladies are in his front yard. It's a pretty dope scene. So he like at this cross type of thing, just standing. What is this shit? It's like a graveyard, maybe? Maybe it is a graveyard. I don't know what the hell that is. Damn. Kevin Sr., you're looking bad. Obviously, you can't die here. That's ill, though. He got the fucking... He's almost like he got his head on his cross, but he's making a cross with his clutches or something. And now somebody is riding up on a horse. I wonder if it's that lady, the lady who drowned the other Kevin. But then would that make sense? Why would she be trying to drown Kevin Sr.'s son? I don't know. Somebody riding up on a horse about to save this nigga. Yeah, you need him. He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
Hey there.
Who the fuck is this? What is he doing? Did he just rip a catheter out of his dick or something?
Hello?
Nah, what was that? Why would he have a catheter?
Anybody here?
Oh, I hope that's not what he did. No. Why would you do that? So I guess he's calling Matt.
All right, fine. You know what time it is here. I don't care what time it is. What day is it? What day is it? How long since we last talked? That was 3 weeks ago.
Damn, so he been out for 3 weeks.
It's like 8 days, man. Shit. I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin. I'm actually glad you called. Can you send a photocopy of the book back to me? I gave you a... I threw it away. What? It doesn't matter. Look, I need you to call the Corinna Hospital. That's Corinna. find out if there's a patient there named Christopher Sunday. Now, my friend, you gotta move past that now. I don't know where I am. Once I find out, I'm gonna need your help in getting to this hospital. Yeah. Yeah? Go fuck yourself.
I don't think Matt is happy about the fact that he gave away the fucking book. Or threw away the book, I should say. They building something. It almost looks like the place where that lady was getting laughed at the beginning of the first episode. Huh?
I need to get to the hospital. Did you guys give me a ride?
So who took him?
Oh, yeah, but I'll take better care of you than the hospital.
I'm fine. Anybody here know Christopher Sunday?
Not your store. We all know each other. My country.
Alright, Chris. You just follow the landlord. He said,
Oh shit. Chris died. He fucking fell on Chris and killed him. Wow. That's crazy. So I don't know which one of them actually picked him up or who these people are, but it looked like they building a church maybe, or building something and getting ready for a flood maybe. I don't know.
You do?
This nigga Kevin Sr. taking mad motherfucking drugs and shit. Pain medicines. Pretty sure he took too much of that though. And they're taking food and shit. Why do they have books in the freezer? What? What the fuck? Is there a purpose in that? Why? Or maybe that was that the freezer? Yes, that was the fucking freezer. Why do they have books in the freezer? Wait a minute now. I'm just making sure that I saw what I saw. Yes, there is a bag of books in the freezer. I guess it has photos in it, a passport, and some other stuff. So maybe that's his stuff, but I don't know why. Some picture of some couple with 2 kids and a dog that is sitting right there. Oh, it's a dog. Got a dog in the building. Lots of pictures of the dog. So now it's 3 kids. Kids now. There's a couple with 5 kids Two, one of them is black. I don't know what the other one is, and the other two are theirs, I think, or something. And there's another one, I don't know. So they adopt kids, I guess. That's what's going on there.
Hey,
He didn't kill Chris. Oh,
what are you ladies
so
up
this
to?
is when. Oh my God. Okay. That is crazy. Okay. So this adds a whole new scene to last week. All right. Okay. So Kev at the end of last episode, it was now it's happening. Kev walks out, sees those ladies who would tranquilize the other sheriff from Australia named Kevin. And then when they saw him,
What are you ladies up
after
to?
they killed that dude, one of them shot Kevin Sr. with the tranquilizer gun. I'm mad as fuck if they gonna end this. Okay, at least they didn't end it with the same scene where we basically would be getting the same cliffhanger again, but it ain't that long left though. So we ain't getting too far beyond that cliffhanger. So, wow. Okay. Oh,
There's your room.
This is Whitefella.
You get a lot of brown and tiger snakes, didn't you? Then you invented the trade.
This is what?
You look through my fingers.
I was hungry. It was in the fridge. What's your name?
Grace.
right. Grace.
This is
That's the lady who was the leader of the drowned posse.
okay.
I'll turn myself into one. The other ladies you saw, they had nothing to do with it. You were considering it, whatever you tell the police.
Insane drowned posse is what I'll call them.
The family's gone. On the 14th.
It was the teaching.
Yeah. You were with us?
I was in town. The registered girl actually. She told me about the weekend.
Damn.
I knew it was the rapture.
She thinks it's the rapture.
I believe Shepherd is 6 foot inside. The Bibles, dreams, evidence, agents, synopsis, Jesus. Now, my husband is woman knows me. And you assume you might know
What?
that's a bless. That's what showed me. He gave me confirmation of my family when I sat by his side. 2 years of spiritual religion. 2 years.
So her family vanished.
We had a trip. Then I received a phone call. The names had been found on my property.
Who?
The remains of 5 children.
The remains of 5 children were found on her property.
Just bones.
Bones.
Bleached inside.
What?
Friends again. They had no way of knowing if I would get come home or if I had simply vanished like my father had. So they set out on foot.
What?
Alone.
Why? What?
I think they've gone easy. Gone with anyone else.
What?
I never even considered such a
So her kids went looking for her and disappeared and died?
I took the course from the channel and wandered out there. Not quite
Oh.
place.
Hmm.
This
Mm. And she found the book.
page written on such. I've seen her before.
Oh boy.
Tells of a man. A police chief named Kevin. Who drowned
Wow.
and passed into the land of the dead and slept. We freed them from their pain and rose again. Just 20 kilometers from here. There's a police chief named Kevin. What are the chances of that?
Mm.
It had to be him.
She
So I
assumed.
went to him, to Kevin, asked for his help. And when he refused, I drowned him. Because I thought he was testing me. Because I thought he'd come back.
Right.
And once I proved my faith, he would have no choice. But then I'd be talked to my children. One last
What?
I thought he was sent by God. Sent with a message just for me.
Mm-mm. This episode was fire.
Did you want an angel?
Wow.
There was no message.
There is a message.
God doesn't care. It's all just a story. It's just a stupid, silly story.
It's just a stupid, silly story.
It's
Mm-mm-mm.
I've gone a bit crazy.
Wow. This is crazy.
No, I don't think you're crazy at all.
They would be a perfect couple.
You just got the wrong Kevin.
Oh, he said that she just got the wrong Kevin. What does that mean? Does he mean him or does he mean his son? Alright. Wow. So I'm gonna do a little recap. You know what I'm saying? Viral Munchies. Make sure you follow me at Lock121. Me see me at Lock121. Subscribe to my page and all that. Share everything. So Kev's father was playing a tape of young Kevin, and they was talking about something about ducks or something. I don't know. So then he goes and he gets painted up dancing like an Aborigine in their land, and I guess the cops detained him, and he's been doing stuff like this everywhere. So doing, and Kev Senior says that he's preventing the apocalypse. Hold up, the preview is on. So we didn't even see them. Pause that though. Where is he? So they're trying to do a sting operation on these gamma ray people. What the hell are they doing? Okay. That was a weird preview. All right. So he says that he's preventing the apocalypse. So he got picked up, and he said that he had his mail forwarded to wherever they picked him up at. So Kev Senior had had the book of Kevin mailed to him. Well, Matt mailed it to him. I didn't know who mailed it to him at the time, but because the mail was forwarded, it ended up being Matt who sent a photocopy of the book of Kevin. So Kevin Senior calls himself Frank Johnson. So this is before Mary left. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, and going by what happens later, I guess this was about maybe I don't know, maybe 3 weeks before Mary left. I'm not sure. But so Kev Senior says that he doesn't want Kev Jr. to come anywhere near Australia for whatever reason. And he said Kev Jr. led him to Australia when he was 8 years old from that tape recording or whatever. So then Matt was like, he sent him some money, and Kevin Senior was like, yeah, you sent me that money so I wouldn't tell about the book of Kevin that you're writing about Kevin. So then Kevin Senior got in an argument about Matt at some point because he had threw the fucking book away. You know what I'm saying? But actually it was because it wasn't because he threw it away. It was because he basically told Matt that he's the man. You know what I'm saying? It's not Matt who is actually the person who the story is about, but the story is about Kevin Senior. And maybe that could be true, actually. So he goes and he sees some lady named Sharon. I guess she runs the tribes, or not runs them, but she's in charge of giving permits to see tribe leaders or go into tribes or whatever. So he had a fake ID and he did a bunch of stuff that got him banned from going to see the leaders of the Aborigines and going into these places. So he just snatches the shit out of Sharon's hand. Sharon was acting like she wanted the D for a second, though. She was acting like she was asking little questions. They had a little thing going on or whatever. So Kevin Senior goes to the Aborigine, and his name is Chris, cool dude. and he tells him about how a story about how he saw it. He was about to go to Australia. And when he was going to Australia, he saw a hippie who told him that he has to hear God's tongue, or he has to speak in God's tongue. And the dude made a drug called God's tongue. Kevin Sr. got high on the drugs, and I think he said that he was knocked out or whatever, high for like 3 weeks or something. So, and he ended up waking up, and the place was called Perth or something. And he said that no, God did not talk to him. Spoiler alert. But he saw a chicken, and it was a story about a whole town that disappeared, including the animal. But I think it was a chicken left, and the chicken name was Tony. And they said that Tony laid eggs and somehow could tell people the future or something like that, or predict something. So that reminds me of when at the beginning of the first episode, when you had that lady and they was telling people to do stuff from the eggs, and then once again Norva was had bird eggs at the end of episode 1 as well. So he ended up waking up and whatever, and he saw the chicken. So he got this chicken egg thing going on. I don't know. So Kevin Sr. is talking to Chris, and he basically says a great flood is coming, and that's what he's trying to stop on the new date that's coming up. Is he's trying to stop this flood, and Chris tells him to stop the flood on his roof, and they can get started. But what he's doing is collecting all the songs and ceremonies, I guess, from every tribe in Australia, every Aboriginal tribe or whatever, or something like that is what's going on. So he goes on the roof and he's trying to fix it. And then Sharon pulls up. He's yelling, saying, "Don't believe what she says." He falls off the roof. So next you see they're in an avalanche, and it looks like Kev Sr. got hurt up. But then what you see is it's not Kev Sr. It's actually Chris, and he fell on Chris. And he's up there cursing out the ambulance dude, and they end up kicking him out the ambulance, Jazzy Jeff style, Fresh Prince style. So then he walking through, and Kevin Sr. is on crutches now. I guess he got hurt in some manner from falling off the roof. So he's going through the desert. He cuts his own path. He's listening to that tape recorder of Kevin Jr. And he finds a guy, and the guy says they didn't take him. So I know he probably talking about that gamma ray thing that the guy from Perfect Strangers was talking about or whatever. So he says basically that he asked Kevin Sr., would you kill an infant or kill a baby to cure cancer? And Kevin Sr. says no. And he says that's what he said too on the test or something. And then what he was doing was he was dousing himself with gasoline. The conversation before it. And after he says that about that's how I answered, he sets himself on fire. And he sets himself on fire. And so then next you see Kevin Sr. and it's dark outside and he's still next to because when the guy set himself on fire, he was next to his car and the car blew up. Kevin Sr. got kind of pushed forward by the explosion, and next you see him and it's nighttime and he kind of messing with the stuff that was in that car of the guy who set himself on fire. And so then I think it starts raining. He said something, I guess he was talking to the universe, talking to God, and he said something like, he said something, I forgot what he said exactly, but so then next you see him and he's trying to fix the tape recorder because the tape recorder had got rained on. And then you see him and it's a snake. There's a snake and Kevin is talking to the snake about how he gonna kill the snake and eat the snake. He hits the snake with the crutch, and he does a half-ass job. And of course, the snake bites his dumbass. So then, after the snake bites him, he's walking through the desert, and he's looking like he about to die. And he ends up at this place that looks like just like a weird graveyard artwork kind of thing, where it's like, I think, bike wheels and it's a cross, and he kind of gets in a crucifix position under the cross, but then he got the crutches, so it's like a double cross. Double cross. So boom, somebody on a horse comes up, and at the time I was thinking maybe that's that lady from last episode, but I didn't know, and they never showed who it was. So then he wakes up and he calls Matt. He wakes up in a house. He rips a fucking catheter out of his dick or some shit. I don't know. Or it was either an IV or catheter, whatever it was. It looked painful. I don't know. I think it was a catheter. So he calls Matt and he asks Matt how long it was been since he talked to him, and Matt like, it's been 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And Matt wants Kevin Sr. to give him the book photocopy back, but he threw it away. And so Matt is mad, and he tells him to go fuck himself. And so boom. So then he goes outside. He starts talking to some people who are there. It looks like they're building a church. I'm guessing this is another cult or something. And Kev Sr. or a church or something. So Kev Sr. hears something. He goes to look for some food. He looks in the freezer and he finds some books. And what he finds is pictures. And there's pictures with a lady, her family. And it's like her and 5 kids. I guess she adopted a couple of kids. Like it was her and her husband. And they had about 2 kids, and I think they adopted 3 kids. So, and it was like a black kid, it was like maybe an Aborigine kid or a mixed kid, and another white kid, maybe, or something like that they had adopted, it appears. But then I guess, so this was before the departure. And that lady, her name is Grace, by the way. But anyway, we'll get to that. So yeah, they adopted some kids or whatever. And so then she comes into the house and they have a conversation. He has a conversation with the lady who now we see who picked him up on the horse. And it's that lady from last episode who had drowned the sheriff named Kevin. Her name is Grace. And that's who saved Kevin Sr. and brought him to this place. So, yeah, because, okay, all right, because what had happened was, I forgot to say, I feel like I forgot to say that as he's looking through the pictures and later on he hears something, he goes outside, and it is what happened. It's what happened last episode at the cliffhanger. That's what I left out. He before he actually sits down with Grace, what happened was that he's in the house and he's looking through stuff, and it becomes like later on, and he hears some stuff outside, and he goes out and he sees the ladies drowning that guy, the sheriff guy. So, and then they shoot him with the tranquilizer gun. You know what I'm saying? So then he wakes up and the lady Grace is sitting in front of him. Okay, so Grace is sitting in front of him, and they have tea, and she basically tells a story about how she had these kids, which the pictures already told us she had those kids, and the departure or whatever happened, and I guess her husband disappeared. And I think that, so then when she went home, her kids had disappeared. So she thought it was the rapture, you know what I'm saying, at first or whatever. So I guess then, she got real religious and started, I guess, doing something, I guess. Let me see, she got religious and started, I guess, just preaching the word or something, basically. is what she was doing. And she leads a group or whatever. And so so later on, at some point, though, what happens was they find the remains of her kids on her property somewhere. They still basically what happened was her kids went looking for her because of the disappearance, and they got lost. And she went looking for them, but didn't know that they, were actually just lost. She thought they disappeared in the departure. So yeah, her kids, she said she didn't even think to look for them. So I guess at that point, she changed in her faith or something like that. And so then that spot that Kevin Sr. was at, that was the spot that commemorated where her kids died. So she found him at that spot and found the book of Kevin, pages from it in his pocket, and read it. And she assumed that that was about Kevin in her town. And she said basically that when he wouldn't cooperate, she thought that he was testing him and went and drowned him in order to, get him to, prove it was him and, get him to go along with, helping her because she wanted to see her kids again. I think at some point she thought that she saw her husband in a vision and she thought that Kevin could help her see her children again. So, and Grace is like, it was, so she like, she'll turn herself in, but she like, those other women ain't have nothing to do with it, which is a lie. But she like, God doesn't care about her. And so then she basically was like, it was just a stupid, silly story, and I believed it because I've gone a bit crazy, which is definitely true. She's definitely going a bit crazy. But so then Kevin Sr. says, no, you just got the wrong Kevin. So I don't know if he's talking about himself or he's talking about Kevin Jr. Because Kevin Jr. is who that book was about and who actually went in water or whatever and didn't die and didn't drown and all that stuff. So, yeah, I don't know what to say about this, but I know it's a connection. And also there was a dog in those pictures with the family and, the dog is still there, or at least the dog looks like that dog. So, yeah, this was ill because we didn't even get to see Kevin Jr. and Nora in this episode. It was all about Kevin Sr., which is cool because he is out of his mind and very interesting. Predictions, I don't know, man. Okay, we know that Kevin and Nora are going to Australia. The trailer already shows us that she's gonna be doing like a sting operation. It looked like it might get kind of wild or something. So it looks like the book, the only copy of the book is the copy that Kevin himself and Nora have. So that's interesting. Matt is going to need that. So Matt is going to have to go to Australia to find the book because Kevin is the only one who has the book. Kevin Sr. Seems like he's going to lead this cult. He's going to lead that cult into something wow. I don't know. He definitely is going to be the leader, I believe. And he definitely is probably going to get with Grace. They seem like Crazy and Crazy would be perfect together. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's see. Yeah, Kevin Sr. is definitely going to lead that cult into something. They already got a church built. I don't know if it's really going to flood, but this definitely correlates with that first episode. which is crazy because now you got to think, was that the past or was that some kind of apocalyptic future? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I left out or whatever. I'm sure I left out plenty of stuff, but I don't know. I can't really think of anything else that I would really add on to the theories about it. But I definitely think that there's a connection with the birds and eggs because in that first intro with the lady who was like in that village, she had the birds and the eggs and stuff. They was telling prophecy through that. Then at the end of that episode, Laura had eggs and they was using the eggs. She had birds and they was using the eggs. And now here we go again with um, Kevin Sr. telling this story about birds and laying the egg. The bird name was Tony, and he was the only survivor of a town of 14 that all disappeared, including the animals. So it also looked like they are building an ark or something, but it's definitely a correlation with drowning and floods and people thinking it's a prophecy of floods. That's messed up that Kevin Sr. fell on Chris and killed him. That's really messed up. But yeah, I'm out of here. Follow me at Lock121. Subscribe to my channel. I need the likes. I need the shares. I need all that. I'll be back with more. Yeah, I'm out like that, man. Viral Munchies. You know what it is. Peace.